Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and I got big plans for today. So, last episode we were just doing some stuff, just chilling out, having a good time. But I got some plans, as I just said. So, what I'd like to do, first off, is I'm going to set this up. And we're going to be able to get some fuel in here. Now, what the plan is today, what we're going to do is we're going to actually hang on. I've got a station that's literally designed for this. That's one, kind of. So what I'd like to do today is make a air and other stuff processing plant. Now that makes a lot more sense once you actually see what I do. So right now it makes no gosh darn sense. What I would like to do is have a facility that just makes, what does it make? Oh no, I have lost words, you're right. Oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen, and is able to pipe it around. In making that, it'll also have a system of getting ammonia out. That's the plan. There is no path to this. That's disappointing. Hey Tara, how you doing? No path to that is probably a bad thing. Damn, I love paths. Except Path of Exile. I'm not a big fan of Path of Exile. No real reason, just don't play it. I tried to. Didn't understand it. Too confusing. True story. You know, I know some of the devs, so that's cool, I guess. Okay. My people did make Path of Exile, that is very true. I still don't play it. I mean, my people also made Lord of the Rings, and I'm not really a big... I mean, The Hobbit, and I haven't seen that either, so... You know. Well, I've seen Lord of the Rings, though. Okay, and that goes there. Too many things happening on the screen is one thing, but the other one that got me was I just don't know. Just don't know. Why is that not allowing a train to come by? Should be allowing a train to come by. No path. Well, I would like a path. Hello, Dave. How you doing? I keep saying can be said about trains in Factorio. That is, I suppose, not entirely untrue, is it? Okay, well, what we're going to do is we're going to put some jiggity jaggers in there. I'm just going to run into a rock, show my true anger. Oh, because there's no way for it to get that way. Ho ho ho! I see. I've done goofed it a boy. Goofed it a boy? Goofed it again is what I meant to say. But instead, I goofed that as well. Okay, then they'll put that there, and we should be good. We should be getting a train in. There it comes. Excellent. Not too well. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope she's all right. Gosh, not news you want. We'll try and improve this. See how that goes. Your work schedule got screwed with again. Okay. How's this new screw up going? I don't want to ask too much pressing questions because you know it's sort of none of my business. But look, I wish you and your family well. Power's cut and shifting around constantly. Oh, that sucks, man. F those guys, right? Get those guys all hell and back. Okay. Got a bit busy. Oh, gosh, that's not great. Got the COVID. Yeah, I had that. COVID's not fun. Not a fan of COVID. You know, I'm just gonna say this. Gonna say it outright. COVID, not a fan. Don't like it. Anyway, what I would like to do is big air filters. I like big air filters, and I cannot lie. Other brothers, they're not denying. What I might actually do is have the air filters come in here, because this looks like a good place for it. Because we can do the electrolyzers here as well. I've lost my car. There's my car. Alright. So we've got electrolyzers. That's good. Grunk. Rocks. I just hit every rock I can, honestly. On the hunt for something new, but companies aren't paying enough. That sucks. I hope you find something. I really do. I mean, I don't know. I hope you find something. He's lying. Oh, of course not. I really do wish you well. Having your hours cut is just really shitty. That's just inexcusable. Okay. So air filters. We want these. We know that. Actually, what I would like to do probably is make these bigger and improve them. And while we're thinking about stuff, let's take some medium assemblers. Heard good things about those lads. Generally, I want to use medium assemblers for everything, if I can help it. Which I might be able to. Okay. So, we need filters, we need pump twos, we need standard turbo. Well, let's find the filters. That's probably step 1, right? Step 1, find filter. Step 2, eat filter. Step 3, regret eating filters. It's always a good third step. Third step, regret, always a good step. I think also we need to improve these. Oh, we need more graphite. That's alright, when we have more filters, it's going to be super easy. Haha! I never considered that! Okay. We do make filters, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Sad to hear that, but look, I'm not going anywhere. But you look after yourself, man. Whatever happens, you just look after yourself. That's my big concern. But them moving shifts around, like, ugh, that's disgusting. Just means you can catch up watching at 2 times speed. That's true. And those trains are going to be moving at almost a regular speed then. I can't find my air filters. I know there's a mod for it before anyone tells me about it. Okay, air filters come out through here. If we follow the air filters, we might figure it out. Looks like they come through here, and then they go this way. No, I'm having a funny feeling the filters aren't going to... We do make filters, right? The more I'm looking for, the more I'm suspicious that we might not actually make filters. What if I look at pump 1s? Pump 1s are here, right? Not a lot of things get in pump 1s. They go down here, they go down here. Okay, pump 1s continue on their merry journey. Oh, where are they going? No one knows. We don't make air filters. I think. Which is weird and scary. Okay, so we need backup turbines as well. Oh, God. I make filters, but not air filters. They filter everything except air. They're water filters. The worst sort of filter. Okay. Well, let's follow this because we're going to need this. Goes up here. Okay. So here's the other big trick. It doesn't actually go anywhere. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to separate the men from the boys. No, the filters from the other filters. Okay. So if we can get these backup turbines, I don't want to thread. I refuse to thread if possible. Oh no. That didn't cause a problem. It just looked like it was about to. Then we grab the pumps, which are over here. This'll work. This'll be fine. Probably. It's gonna be a tricky one. We may have over-spaghettied. Not yet, though. There is more spaghetti to be done. Do not fear the spaghetti. Fear the man who fears the spaghetti. Or something like that. Okay. So if we do that, and then we do that, that's pretty good. Then we've got to somehow filter this through here. Ooh, speaking of filters, my. Who is that lovely lass that I just see across the party? Why, it's Miss Filter of Filterington. This is... I don't know what's happening in this, this world that I've just created. Okay, we actually... Oops. Well, I exploded things. It's fine. It happens all the time. Don't worry about it. Sometimes things explode and there's not a damn thing you can do about it, so why worry? I should probably pick them. No, just pick up everything else. That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Great. So, as I was saying, we need to get the thing, which I don't know where it is anymore because my base is so badly designed I never really know where anything is. Okay. If we can possibly set up something, a shop here, that would probably work actually. That would work. Nice. And then we split that. At some point I'm going to regret all these like one-off machines, but not yet. One day though. One day definitely I'll regret this. There is no room for improvement on a lot of these, but that's okay. What I would kind of like to do, unless this is being done a better way, which I am trying to find out if it has been done a better way, which let's be honest, it probably has. Yeah, the filters come across that way. Ah, they all sort of go, they do sort of go in the right direction though. Trying to drop some stuff off that I don't need. I do actually need those, but thank you for trying. You know what? We've got filters, we've got pump 2s. That's almost everything we need. We just need air filter 2s and standard turbines, which are down. Standard turbine 2, please. Yes! Oh, he's excited. He's excited, boys. Now he's got to figure out how to get this shit out of here, which shouldn't be too hard. Now's the easy part. Because the further out you go, the easier it gets. Such is the way of crime. How do I want to do this? Really the question I just keep asking repeatedly, isn't it? How do I want to do this? How does this want to do me? Or am I? Alright then. And if we put this here... Oh! That's still missing something. I know what it's missing. It doesn't have these cool turbines, which are right here. Well, they would be if we didn't run out of them immediately. That's okay. Hey, thank you for following me, Kiwi Bird. Thank you for acknowledging that you're not the kiwi fruit. Always appreciated. Okay, so that gets my air filters, that gets my standard turbines eventually, maybe, sometimes. Then, if we bring these up around here... oh goodness gracious. It's gotten worse. It's just gotten worse. Okay, we're good though. You can just complain it's gotten worse, but then just don't ever try to improve it. Just say it's gotten worse, but then just do nothing. And that is how I fix all my problems in life. Don't like to associate with the fruit. More of a feijoa man. Oh, I respect that. Respect a good feijoa. Actually, I don't really like feijoas, but that's not the point. The point is I respect you for that. Important part is respect is being given. We've got these electric engine, well, sorry, engine 2s, and I don't really know what we're doing with them. So we probably need to put them down somewhere. Probably over here. They'll figure themselves out. Okay, so that is going to get my air filter 2s, which is... Actually, if you looked at the glance of what I was trying to do here, doesn't actually help, but it does help a lot. Because the plan is, by the time we're done here, we're going to have, like, 3 basic gases. Which is honestly describes how I live my life. Gross. We don't have any of these water pumps. Do we really? We actually don't have any regular pumps either, which is kind of a shock. I'll take some pipes I didn't really need as well. Oh, I did have them. Sorry, my bad. So we're going to get rid of pump 1s because we're not using those anymore. We're going to use pump 2s. Why? Because they're fancier and I like them more. We also need some outfall valves. We're going to need those for the next ramshackle operation we're about to run. Oh, looks like we don't even have them in boxes. That's alright, we don't need too many of them. How are we doing for vents? Probably okay. I don't know. 39 vents, that's enough vents. Okay, so we just need standard turbines, honestly. Which is going to be a little bit of a problem, I think. That's okay. We'll resolve that problem later. Your personal ship has a key to turn when starting the engine. Oh, this is in space exploration? That's pretty cool. You've over-engineered it again, haven't you, Beldak? Wouldn't have it any other way, honestly. Okie dokie. Now I heard rumors had little boxes of stone coal and ore all over your base. Oh yeah, the new space. I'm liking Nullius. I'm running a much more spaghetti base than I'm quite comfortable with, but that's okay. Because you just gotta live with that sometimes. I would like to grab some of these. I think those are going to be useful. Because we're going to be doing some train work very soon. Space exploration is very good. I've been watching people play that. I mean, I played the old version of space exploration and it was fun, so, you know, definitely no criticism for people enjoying space exploration. You rotate the tank with steam. That's really fun. You actually have created a key, which is a steam engine, which is in itself a little bit funny. It's just like, just rotate the steam engine to turn the ship on. What? You heard me. I'd also like some large tanks, which are going to need some relief valves. We could construct these, but actually no. What I need more than anything else is standard turbines. Yeah, so we're doing the thing where we run backwards and forwards and never actually achieve anything. That's always good. It's important to acknowledge when I'm doing that, though, because when I acknowledge that I'm doing it, I can start trying to stop doing it. How are we doing with train tracks? Could do with a couple of stacks of those. Just every time you get out, they pull you back in, do they? How rude of them. Okay, we're not doing enough backup turbines, it seems. So the main issue on that might be just make more of them, please. Yeah, that should help. It'll take a little while to actually fix itself, but just because of the vast quantities of things that it's going to be needing, but that's okay. Actually, you know what? Why is the small beacon like that when it could be like that? Because I'm never wanting it any other way. I'm always wanting it with the speed like that. We are having power problems. That's always wonderful to note. Yeah, okay, Balana was a very aggressive engineer, though, let's be honest. She was not the softest touch engineer, and engineer's not the softest touch anyway. No offense to actual engineers, by the way. We can't do that, but we can speed these. No, why speed them up? Doesn't matter. Okay, so actually we don't really need that, but what we do need to do is just blueprint it. So it's away, we don't need that. Save a bit more inventory space, right? How you do it. Okay, so let's go back to making those big old tanks. I like big tanks and I cannot lie. You other brothers just don't like big tanks. When a girl has a big tank, you're like, damn, that's a good tank. And she's like, hell yeah. I'll be honest, I don't know that song very well. Not my type of music. But I like big tanks, and I'm not lying about it. I have nothing to gain from lying about how much I like big tanks. Big day ahead of you, might slip off to sleep. Alright, enjoy your spaghetti dreams. Spaghetti dreams just makes me think of beholders, how they have like beholder dreams. I think about beholders a lot though. Probably more than your average person. Which is the dumbest thing I've ever said. Wow, he thinks about beholders more than the average person. How much does the average person think about beholders? Okay, just think about that just for a freaking moment. How much does the average person think about beholders? I would probably wager not much, if at all. You know, it's a big call there from SeiferKatt. How much does the average person think about the average person thinking about beholders? That's a good question, actually. My wife occasionally has to think about beholders these days because I talk about them, and she's just like, "Oh, good, he's talking about beholders again. Wonderful." Yeah, beholders. They're sneaky. We grab some of these small assemblers as well. We can yield these up. Yield these bad boys up. I yield. I yield. All right. Oh, we're going to do what the shit in a second. I think politicians are close to blaming beholders for the housing prices. I can see that. I can see that. Both sides of the spectrum can agree beholders are causing housing price rises. Anyway, we're doing what the shirt. So the only thing to say here is do what the shirt. I love doing what the shirt. Anyway, today's shirt is we've got Nyan Cat's dreams. That's a sleepy Nyan Cat right there. He's got his little Pop Tarts, he's got his rainbow pillow. That's a sleeping Nyan Cat right there. I like this one. It's cute. Why did I get this shirt? Because it's Nyan Cat. I like Nyan Cat. It's not a hard song to know. It's just Nya a lot. Exactly. Veldak knows the Nyan Cat song. It's not really much to know, as I said, but that's alright. So once these standard turbines are done, where are these turbines going? Oh, they're making the Stirling engines. I don't think we need mini Stirling engines, but actually, once we've got those, let's steal those off. At some point, though, in the near future, we are going to need more Stirling engines. And we can sort that out then. So, we just upgrade 2 air filter 1s into air filter 2s. Interesting. I will gladly take that. We don't have any red wires at the moment. I don't particularly like that. Okay. We are going to need more pipe 1s as well. Now my curiosity... No, they are the same size. Interesting. We're going to need some pipes because we're about to do fluid stuff. Can't remember the fluid song from yesterday, but that's okay. If we follow this, except to follow it the correct way, we'll find the pipes. There they are. They're right there. We found them. Good job, everyone. I knew we could do it as a team. Okay. I'm going to stick with people who don't think about beholders enough, though. Like, I don't even care if any amount is too much. Just think about beholders more. Please. They are thinking about beholders all the time. And plotting on how to kill the beholders that are not existent. They're a frightened group of terrifying egomaniacs. Calling them a group is probably a bit much even. Okay, that gives us 8 air filters. That's probably going to be enough for now. So if we can find my car, which is down there. Okay. Also, I think we've got to change to blue. That way things are easier to see. I know you can do it over this way, but I just like doing it that way. It feels cooler to change your player color by typing color /color blue. Ah! I ran into a power pole. Well, what was the power pole doing there in the first place? I ask you that. Okay, that rock is always a problem. Do you think... I don't know if mind flayers actually give a shit about Cthulhu. I mean, I can see the argument you're making, but... Oh, shit, I got stuck on a rock. But I just don't know if they care. I don't know. I mean, yeah, sure, they're squiddy looking, but... Is everything squiddy looking just a big fan of Cthulhu? The questions we must ask ourselves. Are we never fixing those train tracks, Dave? Never. Never. When do we get compressed? Do we ever get compressed oxygen? I was going to, but then they didn't fit properly, and then it just had to be that way. Compressed oxygen at some point. Okay, well, we'll deal with it when we get to it. Okay. Actually, do we have the flipperoonied electrolyzers? We do not. Okay, carry on. We were fine. Fluid dance. Ah, I got stuck in a pipe. Happens to the best of us. Don't worry about it. We need more saline water, are we? Wait. We need a lot more of other stuff as well. Okay. Well, if we... do that... and then we just... copperoni. Oh wait, actually... that might not go so well. I'll separate them a little bit. How come I'm using seawater and not fresh water? Because I forgot you could just use fresh water. Well actually no, because fresh water... hang on. I'm gonna have an answer for you in a moment. Don't worry, it's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. Because you got to get rid of it anyway, right? So you might as... I forgot. That's a weird one. There's no real reason why I'm doing it this way. It's just I have the stuff on hand. And I forgot that's how the world works. Alright, I'll go ask Panda that question in just a moment. I'll just set this up. We are going to need to get more power at some point. I could just take a bunch of Stirling engines over here, and that'll probably help. But anyway, let me go ask Panda that question, that absolute breaking question, and I'll be back in just a moment, everyone. So everyone take care. I'm going to go ask my wife a weird question, and I'll be back. Exactly, exactly. That was the plan. I see the ducks are here. I see I've got to wear a mask. Okay, here's the mask. The answer is who would become a zombie first. It's going to be me. It's going to be me. Because most likely Panda will be behind me. So I'll just try to talk to the zombies and then I'll get bitten. And then she's like, well, that's life now, I suppose. And that's what's going to happen. Alright, we got some ducks, I assume. Let's see. Oh, that's a strange duck situation. What else we got? That's a stinky duck. Okay. That is... It's the odd duck, I see. Well done. Good ducks, guys. Good ducks. Proud of you all. Okay, so that gets us the water. That's good. That's going to get us some amount of stuff, which is also very good. Okay. Now, the whole plan of this is we're just going to be making oxygen and hydrogen with the basis of this is going to be how we get stuff happening. Oxygen, where'd oxygen go? Oh, of course, there's more oxygen than there is hydrogen. That makes sense. Okay. Then before we had this, which I quite enjoyed. But what I'm thinking is if we have, say, one tank should do. Oh, we probably need to connect it properly. Oh, crud. Someone didn't wire that correctly. Okay. Well, that's not going to need to go for a while, which is cool, I guess. Zombies are real. Proof. Just look at them shuffling in the city, staring at phones, not reacting to anything. Those just might be teenagers. I honestly can't tell the difference some days. Okay. So what we want to do is have this. All right, move that there. Actually, could we do that? We could. Excellent. Zombies, teenagers, what's the difference? People look at you and you go for the head. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Okay, how much do we need oxygen for? Oxygen is needed for 49 different products. Okay. It's a lot of products. Okay, so we're going to do basically a few more of these similar designs. So we're going to go like... Had a cool thing. Where was it? There it is. And of course we need to make sure they get signaled correctly. Otherwise we're going to run into issues. Issues, as they say. And train, go away, come again some other day. We actually do need more trains. Dang. That's right. Now this is going to be a little bit different because this is going to be compressed hydrogen. Why are we compressing this one? Because we can. And honestly, we would have compressed this one as well if we had the resources for it. Okay. That's going to take a bit of power, but that's alright. I'm not too fussed. And the compressed hydrogen goes in there. Good. Then we also do need to have compressed nitrogen. This is really just like a absolute fluid factory here, which is also what they call me when I've got a cold. That's gross. And what I'm going to do is also this, because I want to have this. I want to have a situation where it looks at these tanks, and if these tanks are like at a decent rate full, then maybe we do something about that. I'm not going to worry about it just yet, but we will. This is going to be a problem for future Seife to deal with. And these are making 560 hydrogen per second. That's not going to be enough. Also, we're out of cliff explosives, which is not great. That's alright, we'll sort that out in a moment. Is it possible to change the electrolyzers back with what I've got? Nope, we've only got surge electrolyzers. Okay, well, we'll have to change that soon anyway. We are running out of a bunch of stuff, so one could argue that's okay. Who would argue that? I don't know. Someone? The whole point of this is just to be able to make what the bzzz. Yeah, it's an interesting little buzzy boy. Okay, I can't see anything with this cat mask on. That's a common problem with the cat mask. As much as I do love it, not being able to see things is tricky. Okay, so we're going to need some more pipes. We knew that. We're going to need some more electrolyzers, sure, and... We need more compressors? Probably. Okay, well, let's see what we can find. This is a daring world that we're entering here. One that we look for these pipes. Nice. Take those as well. Love that. Cliff explosives. Yeah, explosives are going to be a bit more of an issue, aren't they? We need mineral canisters, and we need barrels, I guess. Do we just make barrels? No. We collect barrels from somewhere else. This is the moment where I'm just trying to figure out. The barrels are over there. I figured it out, guys. Smarter than I look. And vaguely. I might have been a bit too cocky. Okay, and then if we get the methanol canisters, which I don't know where they are left. We also do need to drop off the chlorine. Ah, cliff explosives, what a pain you are. I'm gonna let you guys sort your shit out for a little bit while I go and get the chlorine barrels. Wait, hang on. Why are we having problems with this? Not enough hydrogen. Oh. Really? I didn't know hydrogen was the thing we were having a problem with. Well, clearly it is. I thought we were having problems with, other stuff. Forgotten what the stuff's called. Carbon monoxide. Got it. You remembered it in the end, that's what matters. Okay, we'll take my chlorine barrels. And we should have everything we need for explosives. Except the small miners and the mineral canisters, which we can collect them on the way. Actually, we don't really have any mineral canisters. Only going to make us enough for 5. Oof. Whatever. It'll sort itself out eventually. And small miners. Miners, if you will. Oh, I needed some of those. Priority electrolyzers. Surge electrolyzers can go in a box. Actually, you know what? It's time for a crap box. We need some surge compressors there, over here, I believe. Unless, you know, I'm wrong. Small miner. Oh, small miners are here. Yes. Five explosives. That's not much, but it's what I've got. And complaining about it's not going to help me. But I do like complaining. Priority compressors. Yeah, I don't want surge compressors. I do want priority compressors. Are we missing anything else for now? I don't think so. I think we're good at this point. At this juncture. We've probably forgotten something, but we'll figure it out when we get there. Put up another wind turbine just to try and get a little bit more power into the base. I mean, they can produce up to 1.6 megawatts, did I just see? One was just up to 1.6. Wow. Yeah, okay. It was doing 1.16, but that's still pretty good. I didn't get my trains. Okay, let's go get some trains. But then we need to get nitrogen, and then we also need to make ammonia. And then I'm pretty happy with the way things are going. And that'll be one more thing that we need to make the next science pack. So that's pretty rad. People like that, right? People love science packs. I'll take those. People love science packs. Like, 9 people out of 10 love science packs, but they don't think about beholders. And that's what's wrong with this world. Flunk. You'll get over it. Okay. That will fuel those trains. Pretty good. Pretty nifty. But, of course, all things must come to an end, and the fuel must leave the trains. Which we're just going to do it this way. There you go. So the water will be able to leave the trains, and the fuel will be able to enter the trains. That is wonderful. This is good. This is a good start to a problem. Wait, hang on. No, a good solution to a problem, not a good start to a problem. We don't want to create more problems. We're probably going to create more problems, let's be honest. Now, is this full of oxygen? It is. Okay. I kind of anticipated that happening at some point in this time frame, in this timeline. So what we're going to do is figure that out in a moment. We've got shit to do right now. Over here, we are going to deal with the nitrogen issue. Let's get rid of these rocks and pick up a bunch of crap we really don't want. Yep, saw it coming. And yet there was nothing I could do about it. There was a few things I could have done about it, but I did none of them. Like, that's the important thing. Was there things I could have done? Yes. Did I? Nah. Nah, bro. Okay. Nitrogen. Do we care about nitrogen? Good question. Do we care about nitrogen? Nitrogen is used for making a bunch of things. And compressed nitrogen, no exception. Well, actually, it's kind of an exception. But we do need nitrogen for some things, and it would just be better to just have nitrogen ready to go. So if we do something like this, can't flip it, of course not. We will be compressing the nitrogen, don't you worry. Nitrogen is going to be compressed just also for being taken around on the trains. The real reason we're going to compress it. But we also do need to compress it for making the ammonia, which is the next thing that's going to be coming in. Let's also do this. Okay. Good. Now the next tank. This is for the ammonia. No, this is for the nitrogen, sorry. Nitrogen is going to come from... Makes more sense for nitrogen to come from above, honestly. Like, we've got all this room up here. We don't need that much room. Oh, this is going to be way better with these cool... Yeah, sure, why not? Where are my cool air filters that I was very excited about? There they are. Now, how many of these do we need to a distillery? It's a good question. One I do not really have the answer to, but it's okay because we're just going to put a distillery down and figure it out from there. So we want to separate the air. PSB 2 to 1. Excellent. So if we do that, and we do that a couple of times, then the carbon dioxide. Do we care about carbon dioxide? Probably not. We can compress carbon dioxide in the future, which makes me think we might care about it. That's not it. That's it, yes. We might do in the future. Okay. But we're not going to worry about it right now. The whole point of this is just so that we don't need to worry about having these things on site. All we got to do is bring in a train. It'll be easy when we can compress them, but maybe we should just prepare a train for it. Or the correct answer. Okay, and then power that up. Get a train in there. Wait, no, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. We've got to compress the nitrogen. Then you put it in the pumps. But first off, that's probably going to jam because it's like, these are two different things. Is it actually okay with that? Oh. For now, we're just going to burn the carbon dioxide away. Just for now. Okay, so the compressed nitrogen going in there. We've got the red, white, and blue right now. That can be in most countries of your choice. Some people say America. Some people will say England. I personally will say New Zealand. Either way, red, white, and blue, yo. It's just a fairly standard color configuration. As far as flags go, anyway. Can't say Canada. That is true, you can't. But the old Canadian flag you could. Does a train tank not have a wipeout gate? I don't think so. Doesn't seem to. I clicked on it and it didn't work, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to assume no. The old flag had the Union Jack on it, didn't it? It was like a red flag, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, actually, yeah. So that compresses things. Now, I may not need all of these, but it's not the point. The point is we're ready. Put some lights in here as well, just to make it a little bit more user-friendly. Cool. That's a good start. Now we need ammonia. Ammonia can probably be... Okay, how do we create ammonia? That's really what we're here for. Ammonia, we need chemical plant. Okay. First off, let's just do this. Uh, 1940s it was red, white, and blue. Yeah. I thought. Okay. So that's pretty good. That's a good start. I might actually do is change that as well. Talk of vexology. I don't know. What is this? What is vexology? Why does it vex us? Okay. That's the study of flags. Oh! Ah! And there you go. We all learn something back and forth. Learning happens both directions. That's awesome. Thank you for that. You'd think with all my interest in flags I would know that, but nope, had no idea. There'd be some reason. Know it from Reddit. Well, hey, look, Reddit teaches something occasionally. Okay, so I mean, I would listen to a podcast about flags, I'm just saying. It would not vex me. It would vex itself. Now, we do have a little bit of a problem with oxygen. And what we're going to do is like have this area be like a little bit of a venting chamber. So, like I predicted, this was going to happen. What is my plan though? The plan is probably connect things together. Probably a good start to any plan. Just these ones. I don't really need to look at anything else. Just these tanks need to look at each other. Okay, they can see each other now? Good. Glad. I'm happy for you both. Now we need logic circuits. So if the logic says that, okay, let's connect this properly. Connect that to that, connect that to that. If oxygen, and we will change that later, if oxygen is greater than, say, 120,000, output A. If compressed hydrogen is less than 120,000, is that right though? Output A. Then these two both connect to here, and if A equals 2, oh, goodbye. A equals 2, which means both these are, which it is currently, then we will vent. What if they're both 120,000? Then we'll have an issue. So what I want this to say is this to be 110,000. Which means if this is 115, this is 120, it won't vent anything. That way we save power. That's something I'm usually concerned about, but I prefer not to waste a ton of power if I can help it. So now it gets rid of the bright red oxygen, which is the color of oxygen, of course. Don't need to tell anyone that. I think it's very obvious. Okay, and then that connects to that, and that connects to that. But the difference here, that's compressed hydrogen, that's oxygen. That's gonna just ditch itself for a little bit, but that's alright. I assume this vents. It does. Okay, but that shouldn't be running it anymore. So it's just going to vent what it has, and then it's going to just be done for now. Meanwhile, these are producing my hydrogen. Okay, so that means, unless I've messed this up, which is possible, I wouldn't put it past me, this should vent the oxygen, let this build up. That's what we want to see. There's 5 flags of Canada. Oh, really? The England, Great Britain, UK, and the Red Ensign. I was thinking the Red Ensign. Ignoring the French ones in the brief period of Scottish before joining England. What? Okay, I'm not aware of that part of history. Ooh, ammonia is blue and white, which does make sense. Okay, that gets ammonia in there. Ammonia barely matter. Ah, right. Of course. We do this. Actually, what if we did this? Oh, what if we were just a little bit cleverer? A little bit. Okay. Then we just need to connect them together. And we have created an interesting little place. Okay. And that gets all my fuel together. Nope. Don't put them in an old canisters never. Please don't do that. So, this will make oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, and ammonia. If any of these things are needed anywhere else, the trains can take them. Also, we get sulfuric acid here as well. I might actually be in a happier... No, that's fine as is. Roman Mars TED Talk about flags. Is that the, like, good flag design? And they're like, a flag with writing on it is terrible? Yeah. If that's the one you're talking about, I have seen that one. It's very good. It's honestly, after that talk, one of my criteria for a good flag is always, can a child draw it? Now, if a child cannot draw it, bad flag. Yep, I've seen that one. It's good. Which made me very angry when New Zealand was trying to decide whether we should have a new flag, and there was one flag design that I really liked, and children could draw it, and instead the one that was actually up for vote was a terrible flag, and I'm like, ugh. If it has a copyright on it, bad flag. And the one that we had to vote on did have a copyright on it. So why would you take that? Why? I ask you. Would I have voted Laser Kiwi if it was an option? Yeah, I'll vote a meme flag. Nothing wrong with a meme flag, as far as I'm concerned. Canada fails, can't draw it. Yeah. Yeah. This game makes your head hurt. I apologize for that, Valkyrie Falcon. If it makes you feel any better, this isn't the part that should hurt your head. It does. Not a fan of the old Factorio, are you? Chief say meh. Oh, I'm a Kiwi. I am a Kiwi, yes. Throw back the time Canada tried to draw their flag in our place and constantly failed. Oh dear. I am a Kiwi, yes, it does happen. Kia ora. Welcome. My Māori is very bad, so kia ora is about the best you can get out of me, I'm afraid. Okie dokie. So, we've got a bunch of trains. They are all wonderful colours. We got the red one, the white one, the blue one, and the white and blue one when we just decided to merge the colours. That's not really what they are, but you know what? It'll do for now. Okay, this is going to be oxygen pick. I don't know when this train's going to be needed, but I just want to have them ready for when I want them. Okay, this is hydrogen pick. Do I need to put compressed hydrogen, or is it just assumed? You do like this game to a limited extent. You get to the point where it's semi-distant operation with walls and armor and guns, but then it all falls apart. Yeah, unfortunately Factorio can be a bit like that. I am playing a very modded game. So what you're seeing right now is not as scary as Factorio usually is. This is a very heavily modded game with basically, man, did you like Factorio but wished it was like more complicated? Oh, do I have the mod for you? So, you know, don't get too scared if you don't really understand. But hey, look, I'm happy to help however I can. Ghostin, what did you miss on Sunday? Did I achieve hyper-paganism? No, but we're getting there. Oh, we have formed the Kingdom of Pomerania. A man tried to cut off our head. It was a bit scary. But he didn't. We told him to go away, and he went away into the dungeon where he belonged. Yeah, play on peaceful. I think what tends to scare a lot of newer players is oil. Oil is a trick. Oil is difficult. Path of Exile. Ah, yes. I was just talking about that before. I don't play Path of Exile. I'm not a big fan of it, but I'm happy people do like it. Okay, so this is actually a cute little base. I'm really proud of this bit. 7,000 hours. That's a lot of hours. Well, look, I'm happy you like it. I know a couple of people who worked on the game. I think they're still there. That's awesome. Keep it simple so a child can draw it. Use meaningful symbolism. 2 or 3 basic colors. No lettering. Absolutely don't read lettering. And be distinctive or related. Don't copy unless you're family. I assume you mean like don't do the Union Jack, for instance. I'm in Auckland. That's where I am. Good old Auckland. Okie dokie. So, I've got these chlorine barrels. Ah, great. I've never been to Dunedin, but I've heard it's nice there. I had some friends who went down there, or who studied down there. But I've never really had the opportunity to go down there. And thank you for the follow. Really appreciated. I'm currently trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing with my life. And by that I mean in the game, not generally. I'm not having a crisis of, like, who am I? At least not right now. Maybe later. Yeah, that's fair. Well, I hope that's all going well for you. Okay, we are beginning to run out of sandstone. That's actually good. I want to be done with this bloody sandstone. Flip them around. I don't know why I'm doing it this way, but it's going. Don the mask. Alright, I'll wear the mask. Having a crisis of who he is? I am not having a crisis. I am a cat. Meow. When I told my mum that I was actually wearing this mask that she gave me, she was like, why are you doing this? Like, for strangers on the internet? And she's like, yeah, but why are you doing this? And I'm like, I really don't know. My wife was like, yeah, it's just a thing that he does. People like him wearing the mask. And she's like, why though? And I'm like, I don't know, Mum. I don't know. I put it on there as a joke, and apparently people really like me wearing the stupid cat mask that you bought as a joke. He's just like, alright. It's how my mother ends a lot of conversations with me, just going, alright. She doesn't quite get it, but she supports me. She just goes, okay, yep. And it's the look on her face that she's like, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, but at least you're not hurting anyone, so carry on then, I suppose. Alright, so that's going to be more explosives. For laughs and stories, yeah, look, I mean, for laughs and stories is why I do a lot of things, so that will do. Okay, so now, what my plan is to do is I think we're going to bring in some of those things that we want into here. Like the ammonia, and I think we're going to build the science up here. Hey, fair enough. If you're writing a paper, you have coffee whenever you damn well want to. Who am I to judge? Oh yeah, that's how I used to do these. What are you linking? Oh God. Go send. Oh. Don't make me hit you with a rolled up newspaper. I'll bloody do it too. Alright, I probably won't. I might. No. How I feel on the day. Okay, so the plan here is we want the sulfuric acid and we want the ammonia to come up here. Probably don't need it to be quite as long. Now the ammonia does need to go into barrels, of course, but that's a problem for another day. Trains carry how much? 25? Okay, 25 is good. I can work with 25. Factorio delayed your masters from 2016 to 2020. Well, there's worse things could have happened, I suppose. There are worse games it could have been. Wait, 4 years? Hang on. It took me a second there. There was a double take there. 4 years? Damn, Factorio destroyed your life. It destroyed a lot of people's lives, let's be honest. Good game, though. Good game. Oh, the steampunk mask? I honestly don't know, and I don't know if I even want to know. Okay. So the plan here is we're going to bring that in, and we are going to need to wire that, because if it is enable disable, oh, crap. If ammonia is less than 1000, it just broke itself. Oh no, that was right. The important part about this train system, and I think everyone loves it the most, is the little bit of a wiggle that I can never work out of the system. It's just going to be a perpetual wiggle, which is what they used to call me in high school. Yes! C for the perpetual wiggle cat. Oh, the perpetual wiggle cat's pretty good too, actually. Okay, so my ammonia comes in here. That's good shit. Goodbye, ammonia. Now that station should have turned off. And it has. Wonderful. Next. Wunderbar. Wunder meaning wonder. Bar meaning full? It doesn't. I know it doesn't work that way. I'm joking. Or am I just stupid? It's hard to tell sometimes. My wife has never quite figured that one out. Dude, if I ever reach 10,000 followers, hell, if I reach 10,000 followers, not even subs, I will put on a fursuit. I don't give a shit anymore at that point. No, I'm not going to do that, actually. I'm not a furry. 10,000 subs, maybe. But a cat suit, like a skin-tight cat suit, no one wants to see that. That's going to be my only cat. We're not doing that shit. Can't hold me to that one. I know I said it, but it's also not true. Extra long tail. You gotta. Absolutely, you gotta have the tail. How can you be a cat without a tail? Anyway, I'm just saying weird shit now that I'm gonna regret one day. All said a lot of weird shit that I'm gonna regret. Can we bring this train over? I forgot this is a double-sized train. But this is now 2 of the things. Chemical samples, very close. Oh man, train spotting sounds awesome. I love trains. Trains are awesome. Okie dokie, this is what I was kind of afraid of. But You don't have to be afraid. It's okay to be afraid, but we're not going to be afraid. We're braver than that. Okay, and that unleashes the sulfuric acid. Huh. I like trains, but I don't really know much about them, to be honest. Okay, that's enough cat mask for today. At least for right now. Until someone decides, nah, bro, it's not enough cat mask. Which usually happens at some point. Okay. Yeah, you know what? You know what? I knew doing that, I knew mentioning it was going to do that. I knew if you talk about the cat mask, taking it off, someone's going to make you wear the cat mask again. No, absolutely, Wes. That was my fault. That was absolutely my fault. Ah, bar means, from a word, means to observe. Observe the wonderfulness. Which actually makes sense as well, why people really like the bar, because they consider it wonderful. No, Wes, you're absolutely right on that one. Good job, good job. I respect that. I may not like it, but I respect it. You've decided today is a pizza day. I like the enthusiasm of the pizza day as well. I've decided! It is the day of the pizza! Come at me, knave! Okay, so the next question is how do we barrel up ammonia? We need a barrel pump. I don't think we have a lot in the way of barrel pumps at the moment. Nah, I go for my bathroom break before I start the stream, so that way I don't really need to worry about it. I don't want to waste time going to the bathroom when I could be entertaining you all with terrible streaming. Terrible Factorio play. No, the streaming's amazing. The Factorio playing is a terrible one. Okay, so we need a barreling pump. Now, I reckon we could probably put it over here. So let's just... Goodness. What do I need? Pop-up valves, pumps, iron sheets. Goodness gracious. Well, top-up valves are here, so that's something. Top-up valve acquired. Good job, everyone. We can all go home now. Ah, the ability to be wonderful. That's also a good one. Bauxite rock is getting in the way. Bauxite rock, get out of the way. I don't know why we're having a problem with that, buddy. Okay. Top-up valve acquired. Pipe? I suppose we need plastic, do we? No, not really. But what we could do is spike this way up. That is right in the way of me trying to figure out where things are. Going to... Are we good with these again? We're good with these again, so we can... ditch these crappy level 1s. Go into level 2. Okay, how we feeling? Feeling good? Feeling alright. Having a time of my life. I broke it. Honestly, can't say I'm surprised. That's usually what happens next. Create a train empire. Working on it. Working on it. There's one thing I like to do is create an empire. Yeah. Okay. That's 2 of the 5 things I need. God, that's not great. 1 train per household. Yes! Everyone, a train for every man, woman, and child. And cat. A cat deserves a train too. Not sure why, but seems plausible. Okay, so now we've got my inserters. There they are. We're gonna grab those inserters and we're going to spaghetti it away. Spaghetti, my friends! It's the way of the future! Ah, shit. We spaghetti too hard. We shall never be forgiven. We must pray for salvation and less spaghettis. Never mind, we're good. Let the spaghetti orgy commence. There are phrases I could not say sometimes. I could have not said the phrase spaghetti orgy, and yet here we are. Oh man, Sal's so good. Love me some Sal's. I've had Sal's in a few months actually. Oh man, now I just want Sal's. Is there a quotes command? There is not. I tried to figure out how to work it and I couldn't figure it out. So that was not from lack of trying. Oh, oh crap, hang on. Maybe I can try to figure it out now. Give me a second. If I just turn it on, then someone else can figure it out. Damn it! No, I was hoping to fix it before you did that. No, because I realized I need to put a space in there, but I didn't get there. There we go. Now's the space. Yeah, look, I get the round to it eventually. Quotes. So that's how you. Okay, so exclamation mark quote works, but how do you add a quote? Oh wait, maybe I go modules. Sorry, I'm just messing around now. Show a random quote, but doesn't add. How do you add the quotes? Add quote? Add points? No. Oh, maybe it's just, yeah, okay, hang on. I need to save it. How do you know if it worked or not? Okay, anyway, back to the game. Sorry. So, we've got 2 of the 3 things, and we've got a third one very, very close. If I remember where I put it. It's over here. No quote found. Look, so JMO, I'll add it to the list of things that I'm actually going to do eventually one day, I promise, for reals. As Ghost knows, it takes a little bit longer than it should do because, look, I mean, you think a man with this much design skills would get things done quickly? I hear the word's not the sincerity. You were looking for a place for that line. I know you were. No, I mean, I want to do it. It's just, I forget. So rude. Who's the rude one, me or you? I don't know. One of us. Probably me. It really doesn't add that much speed. No, still broken. Hmm. That's not true. I have one mod. Okay, what if I do it? Hang on. No, I didn't mean... Okay, so I have to do it. Okay, well... I generally need to be mod or higher. Okay. That's not true again. I have 2 mods, technically. And by the way, Wes, don't say I hate my stream. My stream is one of the most exciting things in my life, and I love my stream. I prefer you didn't lie. Again, I didn't say elements. It's gracious. Bot doesn't count, I agree. My wife. Who's not here. Technically still a mod, though. Yeah, exactly. We want to go on a technicality? I win on the technicality. Bazooka. Bazooka? Yeah, that's my new that's my catchphrase, guys. I've always said it, bazooka. Obviously. I say it every day, all day. Bazooka. Not to be confused with bazinga, because F that noise. I just got excited. And I'm not often right, so... Yeah, anyway, so... Barreling pump, we're still making that eventually. We need pump ones, we need iron sheets. And then we should be good. It takes me a while to make things, because I keep forgetting that I'm making things. It's a classic Seif problem, honestly. Alright, so we've got those. We just need the pumps. Coming this way. Well, if we could... God, the spaghetti is almost unmanageable, but I will manage it regardless, because it is my fate. You must manage the spaghetti, or the spaghetti will manage you. Now the pumps are down here, they go across here. What would be a good idea at this point is, rather than do it that way, you do this. Okay. Perfect. It's the cleanest design I've ever seen in my life. I'll be honest, I've never really seen designs, but it's not the point. So that will get everything except for the iron sheets, which the iron sheets are going to be so easy to get. Not even worried about it. The iron sheets are literally right here. Come on, iron sheets, don't let me down. I really need to see you right now. There they are. Actually, they're really close. They are actually really easy to get. He's got the tippy taps. He doesn't know how to do it now. He's too excited. Calm down. Okay. So then, if we bring that over to here... Oh, look at that. It's all the friends. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Couldn't help myself. I mean, I could have. I chose not to. Barreling pumps. Actual pumps are also required at some point in the near future. This little area is really kind of busy with stuff that it's trying to take care of. Mostly this part. It wouldn't be implausible, actually, to just build another one. Inserters block them? Do they? Oh. I see what you mean. Oh, yeah, okay, I see. Well noticed. There we go. And we do not need infinite barreling pumps. We just don't need them. We do need some. Okay. This is good. This is good. This is progress. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. I love that line. I use it because it's never what it looks. It's not what peak performance looks like ever. And then we need barrel pump, and we want to barrel that ammonia. That's pretty quick, right? Did I just search barrel, hoping that would work? I did. I did. Wonderful. I've lost my freaking mind. Again. Like, okay, here we are at the barreling pump. What are we going to do? Search barrel. Ha! Huh, nothing went away. What did I think was going to happen? Alright, anyway. Can't lose what you don't have. Bit harsh, but not untrue. Okay. Alright, so if we can figure out how to get barrels from here over to this madness, are we pretty happy? I wonder if the answer to this is actually a separate diversion. Okay, speaking of separate diversions, I started playing a new game the other day because I was just like, I've always seen it and I wanted to try it out and I've been really enjoying it. I've been playing The Last Spell. That's a fun game. I really like it. Whether it has a lot of longevity or not, I don't know, but I've been enjoying it. It's fun. It's a good little tactics game. A lot of zombies though. It is a tactical. It's a tactical RPG, I suppose. Generally, the idea is there is a production phase or preparation phase, and then there's the combat phase, which is all turn-based. The zombies come in, and there's just shit tons of them, and you're trying to stop them from getting inside of the city. But there's so many of them, and you've got to like manage your resources and get better weapons. I've been enjoying it. It's fun. Ooh, zombies? Yeah, I mean, fair enough. You don't want a zombie game. It's gonna be a zombie game, right? Okay, so we've got barrels of ammonia. That's good. The last spell. It's currently in early access, but I've been watching them for a while. There's a demo, and I played it a while ago, and the demo was like, it didn't really talk about the production phase very well. Yeah, that's absolutely fair. I respect that. It didn't talk about the production phase very well at all, and I was like, I'm done with this. And then I was watching like someone play it on a stream, and I was like, actually, this game's improved a great deal. And so I picked it up. Also, we're a little bit short on saline water somehow. Yeah. I can respect that. No, don't worry. I'm not. I like the game. It's good fun. It's because the idea is like, it's magic and shit, and there's just so many zombies, and you just like, it's fun because like as you're fighting each turn, you just sort of go back and back and back until like you're right against the walls, and you're like, do I go over the walls? Do I take a hit? Because you don't get more heroes if they die. At least not in the early game. Maybe later you do, but I feel like it's going to do the thing though that some games do, where like the first run is like impossibly hard, but each run they give you slightly more gear, and eventually you just can't help but win. So I don't know if that's going to be a problem that the game has, or problems. I don't know if that's a thing the game's going to do. I feel like it might do, but if it does, I mean, whatever. Like, I'm still enjoying the game. I believe it was the same studio that made Dead in Vinland, if that means anything to anyone. Which I quite enjoyed Dead in Vinland. I never finished it. It was very hard. But yeah, the roguelike effect. Oh, yeah, roguelike effect where they make the games easier. I'm going to call it a roguelike effect. I know it's roguelite, but I refuse. A game's a roguelike if I say so. I don't actually say it's a roguelite. It's more of a tactical RPG. But yeah, that sort of thing. Getting very semantical there. Don't know why. But I'm not fussed about it. Like, I'm having a good time. That's really what I want in a video game. What do I want? What does Seif want in a video game? Have a good time. What else? That's about it, honestly. He's pretty happy now. Okay. There are roguelikes and roguelites. Yeah, but some things people call roguelites, and I'm like, nah, this is a roguelike. So... what's going on over here? We actually do need to get this sorted out. What do we need? More saline water. Road light? A road light's a completely different type of game. That's like Mini Metro. Very different game. We need more saline water, apparently. Interesting. Where's the saline water coming from? It's coming from there. Okay. Follow that saline water, boys! And then figure out how to get that saline water where I need it. Hello, June and party. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Get a shout out for June real quick. Underscore, right? No underscores? Yeah. I think that was right. Welcome, everyone. Hope everything's going well. I am SeiferKatt. If you don't know me, I am playing Factorio Nullius. And we are playing an absolute spaghetti base because screw modern designs of being efficient. Right now I'm trying to figure out where to put things. It's almost like the problem I'm having is you're using FZZ. Yeah, it's true. It has become like that. I don't really get into that roguelite argument anymore because I'm just like, man, it doesn't tell you anything about the game aside from, I guess it's gonna be a bit hard. That all that you're really learning from this game? Yeah, probably. So, yeah. What's the point in that? Why wouldn't I just do this? Did I say that? I don't even know if I said that. I'll have a look at the quotes thing and see if I can improve it in some way. Saline water, please. Gives me the saline water. I need it. I have a hunger that only saline water can fill. Okay. Yeah, West claims a lot of things, though. Just because West claims it doesn't mean it's true. Honestly, if West claims it, I think it's less likely to be true. Okay, so that's going to take a little bit of time to all build up again, but that's alright. Might just speed module it a little bit. I don't need to productive module it, because it's sand. And we've got a lot of sand coming in. Although at some point we are going to need to bring in some more sandstone, I think. Or we could just bring in sand! We could just bring in sand! But that's looking good. It looks like things are coming through. I am happy with that. Or what passes for happy in this economy. Okay, and then that should start going that way and start making more glass. I don't know where the rest of my glass is coming from. There? That's alright. I think we've actually got an improvement of glass in the near future coming. In fact, we actually can make it now. Silica and soda ash, which needs ammonia, which we make. Awesome. That's actually almost encouraging. Bring Darude, he'll bring the sandstorm. Hell yeah. Anyway, we're not doing Darude Sandstorm. Alright, here's Sandstorm. It's like here's Wonderwall, except it's Darude Sandstorm. No, we do not need that. No one needs that. But it really doesn't matter whether you need it or not. Just bring any song that isn't Wonderwall and ask, what's that song? Ooh. There you go. And I remember Sandstorm when that was big, and I just got so sick of it, because it was just on the radio constantly, like, at our school ball, and this is dating me a little bit. School ball, for those who don't know, a high school event where, you know, people dance. It's like a prom. There we go, prom, if you're American. And I think they played Darude Sandstorm like in 5 or 6 times in the course of the evening. Just here's Darude Sandstorm again. And you know what? It was Darude Sandstorm. Very rude Sandstorm. Yeah. So seems like the song earlier, so here it is again. Yeah, exactly. I mean, to be fair, it was that and oh, it was like this other song. I think it was Fatboy Slim. I don't know. That I don't even know if that's a worldwide act. Is Fatboy Slim around the world? I don't know. I mean, people did love it. They wouldn't be wrong on that one. You liked this one before, you'll like it again, and people cheered every time. Okay, okay. Like sometimes I'm like, oh man, it's like this group here. And people are like, what? And I'm like, that might be a Walk Without Rhythm. That stuff. Wait, Walk Without Rhythm is. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Then I should have guessed that was gonna be an international act. Start rhythm. You won't attract the worm. Bullshit, don't you tell me how to live in Arrakis. No, I'm just trying to think of the song and I can't do it. I can't think of the song that I'm thinking of. It's not helping. Wait. That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna have... all we need is sodium hydroxide, which is actually a bit of a pain, and glass now. And glass is a bit of its pain in its own way. But for now, we will just grab it from here. But it is going to be a bit of a pain for a little while. There's not much I can do about that. Also, I've made the classic mistake. What was the song? I'm trying to think now. Now I gotta search out Fatboy Slim. It's not even his real name? What? Anyway, jokes aside. Oh, Rockefeller Skank. Check it out now, Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, Funk Soul. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's the song I'm thinking. And it was just played over and over again. And I was just like, oh my god. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking. So they basically would go from that song to Darude Sandstorm and just backwards and forwards. And the kids loved it. I said the kids. I mean, I was one of them, obviously. Because, you know, I was going to say I had no taste, but that would imply I have taste now. And, you've been on the stream long enough. Hey, at least I'm not talking about S Club 7 or Venga Boys today, so, you know, this is an improvement. Did we get any bare naked ladies in our high school dance? No, we did not. I know. I love bare naked ladies. They're so freaking good. They're honestly, no joke, one of my favorite bands. No joke. I love BNL. So good. No, Venga Boys, not today. Bar Naked Ladies is a very different group. But yeah. Okay. The new plan. We're gonna see if we can, this sodium hydroxide. We've got a plan for you. I mean, yeah, I've loved Bare Naked Ladies for quite a while. My sister got me into them. And she's got good taste. You know, she can't choose her family after all. But yeah, no, I love them. Look, yeah, we're talking about the party itself, not the after party. I don't know what happened in the after party. Because this may surprise you, but I was an absolute nerd in high school, and so rather than any of that shenanigans going on, you know what I did? Oh yes, you better believe it. I hung out with all my friends and we talked about Warhammer 40,000 until we fell asleep after playing like Xbox games. Because of course we did. I'm still a nerd, absolutely. Yeah, that's never changing. That might change one day. I don't know. I don't see it changing. Okay. But yeah, so, no, there was none of that shenanigans happening on, formal night. Okay. Do we have cliff explosives yet? Yeah, man! We have to make them by hand, but we do have them. Why am I not blowing up the cliffs then? They were unionized at some point. I don't know. You're gonna have to ask Fraser. He unionized the cliffs. I don't know why this happened. There's no real reason I haven't blown up the cliffs. You know me. It's who I am as a person. I can only make them by hand, though. I can't actually build them in a factory because it's actually not possible to. Like, I'm not even being facetious here. It's the construction bots are on strike. Yeah, well, there was a lot of strikes happen last session. But the good news is we have a entirely new form of science. I can't. I cannot make these. Look, I will show you because this is the thing no one understands. They're like, just make them in an assembler. You literally can't. Handcraft only. Because they're improvised explosives. I'm just getting like canisters, putting some wires in them, putting a miner, putting them in a barrel, and explosives. Later, I can make explosives, but not now. Like, the idea is they're improvised explosives. It's not a mistake. Then later on, you're getting nitric acid, sulfuric acid, glycerol. They're not. They're by hand. But later on, explosives. This game doesn't even have cliff explosives. Regular explosives are cliff explosives. Oh wow, that train's going to go get more stuff. Interesting. Okay, so we've got science being made. That is so exciting. The only problem is, how are we fueling this train? And I don't really have an answer for you on that one. So we're just going to have to sort of hope for the best. You'd get off the computer? Oh, careful now. Dangerous thinking. You know there's bears outside. Probably. I got no proof there isn't. What I could do is I could just bring the methanol down here, fill up the train, and then bring it back. That'd probably work. But we need some cargo wagons. Just a stack of cargo wagons should do me just fine. Oh wait, yeah, Glacier, when are you going to, like, moving to your bed to, like, watch the stream? Your bedtime streaming? That was a bit more sultry than I intended to go there, but I apologize to everyone that had to witness that and hear that. Alright. So, as much as I would like to get the nitrogen... Okay, here's a thought. What if I... No, that's still bad too. What if I stole the fuel directly from this train? Then what would I do with the water canisters? Wouldn't really have a plan for that. Okay, well, look, let's not worry about that just yet. Let's just revel in the fact that we actually have some new sciences. May the revelry begin! I've messed up. I have no other way, honestly. Okay, so all we got to do now is figure out how to get this science from here to the other side, and then... Ooh, we get to make all sorts of new things. Or think old things in a new way. We could, of course, bring in a fuel train. Wouldn't be the end of the world. Yeah, let's bring in a fuel train. It's okay. Oh, I see how I broke it last time. That's kind of funny, actually. We've also run out of train stops. Damn it. I need a train stops. I need them to live, possibly. Okay, it might be a little bit dramatic. SeiferKatt being dramatic? Say it ain't so. Okay. So all we're going to do is get some train stops, and we should be in the market. Oh, and for some reason we've got 5 ammonia barrels. I don't want to carry those around. Yeah, we good? I think we're good. Small amounts of glass are being made. Sure. We'll put some yield modules in. Hopefully that'll assist. Did you hear the sound of unbelief of that? Non-belief, rather, not unbelief. Uh... How are we doing with power these days? Power seems to be going alright. In fact, our demands may have decreased because I don't think we're going nuts at the moment. Don't worry, the craziness will continue soon. Because as we construct things, either think something's jammed somewhere, that's possible, or the alternative idea is that things are actually backing up and they're not requiring as much. We're still not building enough lights. That's kind of a problem. Train stops, where are they? Around here somewhere. I know they're around here somewhere. I don't know where they are right now. Oh, the aluminium broke again. Wonderful. So excited. Actually, if I follow this, I'll probably find a bunch of train stops. Have. Okay, aluminium, why are you broken? There's a few reasons aluminium usually breaks. First one is caustic solution is too high, is too low. Caustic solution maxed out. Okay. Oh, it's iron. The iron got all jammed up again. Okay. Is my car around here? Ugh. Probably faster to walk the opposite direction, get the car, and then come back. Feels gross, though. Arrows north. There we go. Vroom vroom, crashes into a pole. Yes! That pole will never stop me! I am unstoppable! We do have a little bit of a problem. How about I do this properly? Okay, that'll consume some of it. And I would probably be happier if I did a little bit of a splitter there. So it'll consume some of the stuff. Now the next suggestion that's probably causing a bit of a problem. As much as I do like the way this is designed, I don't think it's working. Which means I don't really like how it's designed at all, now that I think about it a little bit more logically. We do that. Now sure there'll be space for these coming through. Right now it's more important that this stuff gets consumed. We good? I think we're good. And prioritize that side, please. Okay, so that should fix aluminium. Here comes a new disaster. Here comes the end of day. Right now I'm just thinking about Bare Naked Ladies. The song, the band, not... Man, I wonder if they chose that band name just to be confusing. Like people think they're perverts. Probably doesn't work that way in Canada as much, but man, in New Zealand, it's just weird to say. Alright, that's... probably could be doing better. What I think I would like to do... She does. Yes, she's well aware of my favorite band. Yeah. Alright, that should put a little more pressure on there, get a little bit more aluminium through. Love to see a little bit more aluminium coming through. And that would result in more coming through here, and more aluminium which feeds the base. Yas, queen. Yas! Ah, the queen has returned, and I say yas, queen. Deckard Cain is now very much in saying yas, queen, apparently. Deckard Bane. Oh, just run right into that. I have made a driving error. As last of the Herodrim, I am legally not allowed to drive. Okay. That needs to be called something else. That needs to be called... What the hell are you called? Chemical sample science. Okay. Probably do need to make more glass very soon, but that shouldn't be too difficult. Okay. Progress, I suppose. You know what? I wasn't so keen on these train stops, but I do kind of like them now. They're kind of fun. It's much easier to put like them all in a smaller gap. Full cargo or time passed 300, so that's what, 5 minutes? Wow, all of those have actually been done. I like how this one's like, consume 5,000 crushed iron ore. It's like, congratulations, you did it. Now we're going to give you a new way to make iron. Son of a bitch. Why would you do this to me? What did I do to deserve this? A few things, but it's not the point. And then we get to pickle things. Man, there's a lot of new science coming up very soon. Eight ball, did Steve deserve this? We didn't turn the eight ball on. I was reading that you can like set your own answers to the eight ball. And I'm like, yeah, that's something I need to spend some time doing at some point. But you know, how long is that going to take me? Let's be honest, Ghost, and you know who I am. I mean, not personally, but you know what I'm like. Oh gosh, I hit it again. Oops, I hit it again. I hit it again. I hit it again. Why do they let me drive a car in this game? In general is a good question as well. Decades. Rude. Not wrong, but rude. Oh, I thought I'd done a really good dodge there, but no, I just ran into something else. Clunk. This is why I'm glad I have construction bots. They repair everything I crash into. I crash into so much. Okay. Now that goes up there and just sort of joins its... Yeah, sure, why not? What I would probably like to have happen here... Now, we didn't do it this way before because we just didn't have the space or anything. But I want to do... this. There we go. Pretty good. I'm impressed. I'm not easily impressed. That's not true. I'm incredibly easily impressed. Lab 2 is a green science thing, I believe. I hope. Yeah, we haven't got lab 2s yet. Wait, they need processors? Oh, they're a green science thing, but they are quite far into green science. There's a lot of things that need to happen in those, in these coming days. That's alright, we've made a new science pack. We are cool. Arguably. Arguably cool. Oh no, my car! That's alright, it'll be fine. Sometimes the car just gets going. Yeah, I think that's all it was. I think you're right. Okay. So then we go to chemical sample drop, empty cargo, and we might as well drop it off. Get the science started, right? The further out I expand, the more I'm like, I really need to get this bloody, really need to get these science, the boopity boop 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 things. Radars! Just go boopity boop 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 boop. Everyone knows what you mean when you say that, Seif. Hydrogen chloride's gonna be a problem. Hydrogen chloride's always a problem, honestly. But I've got the tech for getting rid of it a bit easier now, so I guess I'll take that. But I'm kind of happy with how things are going at the moment. Plastic still going up. Aluminium, bit slow, but it does the job. Probably should improve that one day. Steel is improved. That's a huge deal. Okay, let's get these radars going. The good news is radars shouldn't be too difficult. I wish I wouldn't say stupid things like that. Well, actually, even at a glance, I'm already kinda excited where we're at. Look at that, that's already 2 of the things we needed. Constant combinators, I just never really need them. Like, I know they're probably good, but I never use them. Sensor 1s, engines, okay. Engine 2s, I think they're around here? I think you use them for robot frames? No, we're using Stirling engines for those. But, sensors are used here. I would like to use some sensors. Would you kindly give me those sensors? Yeah, a robot mall would do a lot better than what I'm doing. I agree with that. But some part of me just decided, no, screw robots. Not like that. For some reason, I think robots are a crutch, and I refuse to use them if ever possible. Yeah, and that would be a better way to do things, but I kind of just like... I think if I did that, I would just have a big block of things, which I've done before. See my previous base, for instance, just had a huge block of things, and everything got built with the logistics bots, and there was like 3,000 of them, and they just did a great job. And that was fine, but was it fun? A little, but I think the spaghetti thing is just way more of a fun challenge. Constant combinators do have, yeah, constant combinators do have uses though, I agree. I just don't use them. Like, I guess I was using them in space exploration. But there was a need for them there. Yeah, that's fair. Engine 2s. Do we have any more need for Engine 2s after this? I assume the answer is yes. They're called Motor 2s though, also. Get it right? Yeah, we do. For drone launchers, whatever those are. Yeah, we still need these a lot. That's fine. Now that doesn't make what I need because I need glass still. Can we get glass into here? Glass is kind of a tricky one. We really don't make enough glass right now. And that will be being fixed probably... Gosh, maybe even next. Have glass come in here, drop it off, glass sorts out, glass goes in the right direction, glass, glass, glass. I mean, yeah, maybe. Aluminium smelting. Aluminium smelting isn't too bad, is it? Yeah, then glass wants to go down that way. Actually, hang on, hold a second. Is glass on the main bus? I think it is. It is, okay. Well, if that's the case, we just take the glass from here, right? Space restrictions do make things difficult, that's fair. Okay. Glass! Making it happen with glass! That's wrong. I've stuffed up. That's a valid sad trombone. It's alright, it's an easy fix, it's just stupid. Which is, of course, going to be the name of my biography. Easy fix, just stupid. Got him. Who did I get? Myself, obviously. Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's try that again, except this time let's not break it. There we go. Then we'll do a chest. We're going to need to find a place for these motors. Probably one of those. I probably don't need 50 motors in my inventory. Probably. Okay, but that's good. That is progress. Got 10 radars available. Hell yeah. Where is my car? On the other side of the base. Can't say I'm too surprised, honestly. Okay. Now the plan is that we put some radars around. And then we can actually see what the hell's going on around here. For the first time in forever. You have to be careful with that line though, because you will break into frozen if you're not careful. You don't need that in your life. Eh, maybe you do. Who am I to judge what you need and don't need in your life? I've got to be careful with it. Car is a little bit further along. Oh, that's right. The car was escaping. I remember now. Rock. Rock. Same rock. Man, if I had time for a poll, I would have been like, do you think I'm going to hit that rock a third time? People would have said no, and they would have won, but still, some people would have said, I reckon he's actually going to hit that rock a third time. And they probably wouldn't be entirely wrong either. Because I can always return to the rock. Ow! I wasn't looking. This is what I'm saying, like, I'm still going to hit everything on the way. No, that's a terrible place for that. Because when we built this originally, we didn't have cliff explosives. And now, we do. Which this could be good for if we're wanting to expand out this way, which, at some point we need to go get this volcanic gas. Oops. Sometimes I wonder how many times I hit things while driving this car. The good news is driving a real car is nothing like driving this, so, you know. There hasn't been that many near misses. Or actually, quite direct hits. They're not near misses if you've actually been hitting things. That is just so in the wrong place, it's just not even funny. That, also in the wrong place. Here we go, look at that! Progress. It appears we have no power right now. That's okay, it'll sort itself out. Oh, it's nighttime. No, it won't. Okay, so the next plan is we want to make more plastic a bit faster. And the real problem for that is not enough carbon dioxide. Now the good news for that is we've got a plan for that now, which is these air filters, which I totally have and did pick up, right? Right? God, I hope I did. I don't have any air filters, do I? Son of a... That's alright, I taught that power pole who's boss. There's a lot of teaching of things who's boss. I can't drive without crashing into things. I can't be trusted, guys. I can't be trusted, not even a little bit. And yet I still go as fast as I can through the base, hoping maybe this is the day I don't crash into everything. Yeah, that's valid, that's valid. Sad trombone, valid. Anyway, let's go get those air filters. We've got a few things in my inventory that I really don't need, and I'll just probably trash them somewhere along the way. Hang on. Yeah, get rid of that gravel. Okay. So we've got the air filters. And now what we can do is make more carbon dioxide slash monoxide. Monoxide just sounds like I'm saying it wrong. Monoxide. But you just go monoxide. It's minoxide. Minimum oxide. Why it's called that. It's not why it's called that. Now, see, that's just me skidding around trying to be cool. Okay, so the plan here is... We've got these distilleries, we've got 11 of them. Hopefully that's enough, I don't know. I guess we'll find out very quickly. Monoxide, one oxide. I know, it's monoxide. But monoxide just means there's less of them. I am troublesome, aren't I? Okay. So, out of curiosity, that will construct 80 carbon dioxide. So, I need 680. So I need 9 of these, which ironically is how many I kind of have, but not really. If I do this, well, right now it's just not going to work at all, but don't worry about it. That's step 2 is where it works. Dioxide, die. Oh, because it's yeah, I see what you're doing there. No oxide. I shall not allow oxide to live in my factory or in my lungs. When the oxygen gets out in my lungs, I'll just breathe it straight out. I'll be like, get out, oxygen. I don't want you here. I'm like, oh, geez, okay, I'm off. Then I'll feel bad about it, and then... Okay, we've got a way to make... Oh, wait, is that an improvement? O2 is toxic, so is HO. Sounds like oxygen in general we shouldn't breathe. If I hear of anyone breathing oxygen, I'll tell you to stop. Right this second. I think that actually might be an improvement. But I'm not going to check it right now, I'm just going to click on it and hope it's a good day. I'm pretty sure I need to research everything anyway, or at least at this point. Okay, so aluminium right now. Aluminium. So... Oh, wait, no. Six to 5, as opposed to 4 to 3. Okay. Sound of oxygen becoming homeless. Oh, where will we live? I don't know. Then I had to breathe. Because the important thing is you actually have to exhale first, and then you've got to do the sound. Ah. These do not get rid of the nitrogen fast enough anymore. I did not consider that. But if we do this... 2 vents for every distillery. Okay, so that should make my production a little bit better. Nope, in fact it hasn't because we've run out of propane. Sell propane and propane accessories, I suppose. Am I running out of propane?
For goodness!
Thank you for following Zoomies? Zoomies? Thank you for following. Welcome aboard. Okay, the problem is we've got all this, is that benzene? Oh shoot, we've got all this benzene and we don't know what to do with it. Okay, well that's fine. Benzene lives here. We could do is break everything. Okay, that's a good start, I have problems, I have questions with this routine already. I move that down there. Yes, then we move that over there. Connect that to there. Okay, good. We're good. Well, we're not actually, but now we're good. That's going to fill out with benzene. We are going to run into problems that the benzene is not quite being consumed fast enough. Hmm. So this is the classic problem that I've made with my design, that it actually needs to run out of power to do well. So we've got to sit on that razor's edge of power and not enough power. Which is obviously problematic. I won't lie. But, you know, let's go get my car and get some good... We still have combustion things? Combustion things. Do we have them? We do. We got plenty of combustion chambers, in fact. Kind of weird. Didn't know we had so many of them, but okay. Let's go grab some stuff, and let's try not to crash into anything in the process. Technically didn't crash into it, it was just a cool splash of water. Cool splash of water for a cool dude. What? Anyway. The steam turbines are over here. Sorry, the... What are they called? Standard turbine 2s. We chase them down. We have like 6 of them, it'll be good. We just gotta chase them through the factory. Yeah, this is how I live my life. Some would say it's inefficient. I would agree. I'd love to get rid of some of these Motor 2s. Okay then. Now I know Motor 2s are coming in here somewhere. Yes. See, they're going in there. Where are they going? Follow those Motor 2s, gentlemen. Or gentle ladies. Whatever term you prefer, to be honest. Gentlemen. Alright, so this is going actually alright. Like, it could be improved a little bit, and we will improve it with the addition of better turbines. So now these will, that consumes way more steam. Okay. That's okay. How have I messed this up? Honestly, it's a good question. Fairly simple question, and one that I must ask myself every day. And we need a mirrored combustion chamber. Nope, not a heat, not one of those. One of those. And while we're here, I think we can probably put down a wind turbine. Why not? They're lovely. Who doesn't love a wind turbine? I mean, you know, quite a lot of people actually don't like wind turbines. They're taking all the wind! There'll be no wind left for future generations! It's a interesting argument, of course. Ah, yes, wind, the absolute the least non-renewable thing. You know, coal and all that's fine, but don't take our gosh darn wind. They kill birds. The birds were gonna die anyway. Do they? Someone call Mew Mew Mews. It sounds like you're also gonna get a bird. Just way to just put it back on the audience. Sounds like you're out of a job, Mew Mew Mews. Go green, go nuclear. Yeah. I don't know. I can't necessarily agree with that just because nuclear energy is just so frowned upon in New Zealand. Birds have avian flu anyway. Yeah, exactly. And you know they have the flu because they fly. They have flu. I'm sorry. That was weird. Pigeons are called flying rats. I mean, not officially. It'd be great if that was actually the official name for them, though. Okay. So that's pretty good. You know what? Actually, this would be good to have because then we do get better aluminium production. And we do need better aluminium production. So yeah, that's actually, never mind. I was complaining about that. I'm actually happy about it. I changed my mind. Ooh. I don't know if you guys just saw, but the lights just flickered. I don't know if they got caught by camera. Hmm. Probably bad. Probably not a good thing. Stream didn't drop though, so that's one thing. Good work, Stream. Alrighty then. What do we do now? Glass bird shaped into nuggets is good. Bird shaped into nuggets is good. I agree. Do we consider glass? We want sand. We know we want sand. Um, this way to get sand is get stone. Yeah. Sandstone. Doo-doo-doo-doo. What my God, we're going back to sandstorm, aren't we? Of course that's Mogger Shadow. Don't forget Mogger Shadow. Was important. We could do a sandstone thing up here. How many trains do we have these days? 14 trains. That's not bad. These are still going along. But that's going to be a problem very soon. The longer that goes on, the more problems we're going to run into. So, what we're going to do is grab that line, drag it over here, come up here, mine the sandstone, turn that into a refinery for sand. Oh, we need to make soda ash. Maybe we'll make glass there as well. Maybe that's the whole plan there. Let's make glass over there. Need silica, which we can make. Lime, which we can bring over there pretty easily. We need to cook it, but okay. Difficult. I've wandered away from my car in just like a thoughtful stupor. Like, yes, yes. Just walks away and then it's just like, oh, I really needed my car for this. That's okay. Go get the car. What we'll actually do, before we get the car, haha, here's where we'll be sneaky. Sneaky cat. Because we will grab a bunch of bricks. We grab a bunch of bricks. Then we can also put some stuff out here. expand out the stone floor, which I don't do very often. I forget to do it a lot. But we'll just keep expanding it out. You know, claim the territory properly. I like that little lake. I've never used it, but I like it. I've seen that video. He looks so flabbergasted when the whole time they're like, oh, gross, oh, that's disgusting, gross, gross, ah. Oh. It's all cooked. You want to eat them? And they're like, yeah. And he's just like, what? Like, he tried so hard to get them to hate every part of this. And then they were like, but we want to eat the nuggets. Like, yeah, of course we want to eat the nuggets. Nuggets are delicious. I don't know if flabbergasted is the right word. He's just disappointed. It's like, have you children learned nothing? And they're like, lol, we're children. I don't want to be on this side. I need to build a highway to the danger zone. Actually, the real danger zone is me driving through this part. Clunk. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Oh. Oh no, the clunking is real. Okay. Oh no. We may have actually got our car stuck. Well, it was always bound to happen. We all knew it was going to happen one day. There we go, we're out. Clunk. Honestly, just the constant clunk. They say at night, you can still hear him approaching in his car. Clunk, 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 clunk. Clunk, 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 clunk. The quiet night, they say you can still hear him approach. Clunk, 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 clunk. We're gonna mine a problem that we do not actually have enough track. That's okay. Yeah, so we're gonna build out this way. I might hold on to that sandstone and use that sandstone just to, like, ferry it down into here. Because why not? There's probably a good reason why not, but I'll do it anyway. I do like just occasionally just building a new mining outpost. It's just kind of enjoyable, you know? It just feels like progress is happening. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this part of the base, I think we've already agreed this bit's a bit of a write-off, and it's going to continue oh, actually. What is my plan here? I think my plan is to turn up and go this way, but then we're going to run into my own sandstone. Just so angry. Hulk. within him. Alright, so I'm just actually really wondering, the more I build this way, the more I'm just wondering if this is a good idea. I think maybe actually building further out might be a better idea. So still build here, but just like, because I was thinking turning this and bringing this up here to continue the bus going north. Although the bus being is kind of an arguable moment at the right now because I don't think a lot of it's being used. But I don't know if I like what I'm doing there. We'll see. Plunk. If you ever wonder why I don't drive cars around in this game very often, it's the constant kunk, which could tell you exactly why I do it. Maybe I should. It is funny to me. Is it funny to anyone else? I don't really know. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure I care. Here's a question that I don't know if we've answered. Do these fit in between the lines? They don't. That's a shame. Okay, let's go get a bunch of railway lines. Oh, don't park that on the friggin' train tracks. How we lose our car? Pretty sure I hit that exact pipe not too long ago. Okay, grab some of those. Grab some of those. Should be clear sailing. As long as you drive down the belt, you should be okay. Never mind. I ran into a light. The optimism though, right? He believes he'll be fine. Whether he is or not doesn't matter. He just believes he'll be fine. And that's nice. That one was my fault though. Also, I see that construction bot very eager to get to me. Alright, building that. Nice suit. Bunk. Okay, so in the time that I've been gone, I've considered it a little bit more, and I think we're not going to do that. We are still going to build it there, but we're going to build it at a slightly different place. So we're just going to cancel all that, cancel all that. Because that's going to be for the continuation of the bus. Or whatever passes for a bus on this ramshackle base. Ramshackle's a good word, by the way, just in case you're wondering if ramshackle's a good word. It is. Some people may argue with you and say ramshackle's not a good word, and you tell them that they are wrong. Thinking about the quoting system, I could always make it a redeemable thing. A points redeemable thing and put it through that way. That wouldn't be hard to do. I'll see if there's a better way to do it, of course, but that'll work. I've always said that about you, Wes. What? What I've always said about you. Don't know how that's any more non sequitur than what you added. Alright. This is good. This will be 10 million sandstone, which is going to be used, I think, exclusively for glass. And then if this sandstone runs out, then what we'll do is we'll just get more glass. We'll just bring sandstone in. Probably into here. So we do need soda ash, but that might be a bit of a problem because we need brine. Okay, brine is going to be a pain. Maybe there's like some water over here that I can use. Okay, let's not drive away from the bots lest they do that thing. Unionize. That's the one. Aluminium broke again? Okay, well, I kind of expect that to happen. No, actually I don't. Why did aluminium break again? I don't know. I haven't set up the radars down there. I spent all that time getting radars set up and then I didn't actually assemble them. Or rather, didn't place them. Ba 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 ba. You can call me Al. Aluminium. Call me Aluminium. It's not my name, but you can call me that if you want. Don't call me aluminum. It's not a real word. That's how I just start fights with people. Particularly Americans. There's a lot of ways to start fights with people though. You know? Some of them is just you want to fight. And they're like, yeah, right. And then you fight. Okay. Fair enough. I'd like to see some more volcanic gas if that's possible. Iron ore, I mean... Where's iron ore going? 5.8 million. It is running a little low. Well, it's not running a little low. 5.8 million, still plenty. But, good to know that we've found some more. Well, actually, we've found quite a bit, I would imagine. You know, really. And then while we're on map, we run into a rock. I mean, as if me running into a rock is really needing to be excused by anything that I do. I just run into rocks for fun and pleasure. One would say pleasure is fun, but no. There's a little bit more to it than that. Don't judge. Ooh, another rock. Yes, just what I wanted to run into today. Anyway, that was weird. Just placing down more of these medium miners. It's because these miners are just better at almost everything. I suppose they also do take more power, so. Alright, Miguel, well, you take care. Thanks for coming by, and, you know, Thank you for the lurk. We'll just get these all set up, because why not? Okay. We good? We good. Let's set up these belts, and then we can go home. Nope, we can't. Didn't have enough belts. Didn't see that one coming. Should have seen that one coming. Didn't see that one coming. Okay. Well, it gets more iron patches away, and that's really what you want, right? And then later, when this all gets dealt with, what we'll do is we will turn this into the new train stop for the iron, and it can go through the smelter. So this smelter is pretty much always going to stay here. It might need to be upgraded at some point, but it's where it lives. Oh good, I'm actually really happy that these are done. And I've pulled the power off. Which, there's probably a better way to word that. I'll let you know if I figure it out. I'm sure it's not pulled the power off though. Yikes. Don't judge me. I enjoy hitting rocks and pulling power off, okay? It's not weird. Power is a happy, happy camper? I would hope so. Okay, so that entire field is now ready to be mined out. There is nothing more to be done there. It's just going to keep mining it. It'll do its job. Look, it's going well, thanks for asking. Yeah, look, a lot of stuff's happening in the base, and I'm having a good time, you know? But I very rarely have a bad time playing Factorio, so... yeah. Actually, hang on, did we ever get, like, night vision? Why have we not got night vision goggles on? We totally should. Oh. It would make us weaker. I'd prefer not to on hindsight. I was very excited there for a moment though. I was like, yeah, night vision! Which is going to be my new superhero name. It's not as bad as the superhero idea I had where the guy like could put lights out of his hands and so I called him Flashlight, but of course I kept mispronouncing it and it was no end of ridicule. Yeah, you do have to threaten the Factorio, you're right. Quite right. If you're not threatening Factorio, what are you doing? Okay. So aluminium apparently is broken again. First off, crash to a power pole. Always good. You're not crashing into power poles, you're doing it wrong. Bunk. That wasn't a power pole that time, so I got no idea what was going on there, but fine. Why are we having slowness? Shouldn't be having slowness. Actually, a very good question. Why are we having slowness? Oh, are we creating too much sand? Which is ironic, because I do want sand later, just not here. Now, I could transport that sand elsewhere, but quite frankly, here it's a byproduct. And if it's a byproduct here, I don't want it. This is called wastage of resources. Close, but not quite. actually. Do we want to hold on to the sand? Don't forget to place the sensor node. Thank you. Yes, I'd completely forgotten to place the sensor node. Thank you so much. Maybe a couple even. Ah, thank you so much, Hodaba. I really appreciate that. I'd completely forgotten that was one of my biggest problems in life. Sounds like I'm being sarcastic. I'm honestly not. Looks like these miners need to be upgraded as well. Okay. Sometimes I hear myself and I sound sarcastic, but I'm not. A real, you know, real problem I have in my life. Okay. So, upgrade all those miners from medium miner 1s to 2s. Oh man, that's a really good question. I'll go ask her. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Don't post ducks or anything weird like that, guys. I say that like you're not going to. Alright, I was kind of hoping the sand would have fixed itself by the time I'm back, but clearly not. Her answer was dumplings, lasagna, just food that takes a lot of time, which makes sense. Food that takes a long time takes a long time. That's not really resolving itself, is it? Because we didn't actually improve it. We just sort of put things near it and said, go on, get it done. And it didn't. Because nothing works that way. Life doesn't work that way. You can't just hope the water will wash the sand away and then not do it. But that looks like it's resolving something now, so that'll be fixed soon. Okay. Oh, hello. Welcome. And we'll put another radar down. I don't want to put it on the aluminium itself, just near it. That's good. It's pretending to be a miner. Let's see if anyone notices. It's so sneaky. Ah, goodness. Nothing to see here. Just a miner too that is spinning wildly. Suspicious. They'll do that if you let them. They'll just pretend to be things they're not. Can we put like another power? Well, we can. That'll probably go over there. Don't crash into it immediately. Okay. So wind power is going pretty well, actually. I'm pretty happy with wind power. The only problem is what we've done is we've used a lot of the medium miners to upgrade my mining when I was about to do a new mining operation. Uh-oh. Why is my car not going? Why is my car stopped on a train track? Output full. Oh. Okay. Weird. Okay then. This car's dropping on a train track is usually the worst place for them to stop. Surprise, surprise. Now, I came here for a very specific reason. Oh, yes, I did. Yes. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, that's true. What was I thinking? Making my own judgment calls on others. Telling people how to live their lives. Don't stop on train tracks, you get hit by a train. Maybe I want to get hit by a train, huh? You ever think about that? Ugh. That's a yikes for me, dog. That's valid. This is a lot more entertaining, right? Okay. Where is my car? Dude, where's my car? I literally lose it all the time. There it is. Before I drive away, I want to hit that. What am I doing? Hitting everything I can. But that's not actually what I'm trying to do, but it is what's happening. There's a difference in life sometimes. What you're trying to accomplish and what you actually accomplish. Okay, we've created a new type of aluminium. That's pretty exciting. Well, a new way of making aluminium. Sand caustic solution of hydrochloric acid makes silica and rutile. It's enough to not make me want to make glass right now. Well, you just need to have a lot of room between it and then make the rutile elsewhere. Because I want the silica for the glass. Caustic solution is going to be always a pain. Hydrochloric acid, yeah. Okay, I think this is the way we're heading though. Argon sample. We haven't sampled any argon today. Maybe we should at some point. Okay, so I think this is where we're going. We're going for titanium production. Let's just go that way, I suppose. A man gotta do what a man gotta do. See, destiny ends with me saving. Anyway, I don't know why that's the song that came into my head right then, but all that matters, taking matters into my own hands. I feel like I just caught Captain Hammer and Dr. Horrible's songs around the wrong way. I think it was a bit of, both there. All right. Is that rail signal built? That is built. Okay. Well, the good news is there shouldn't be a train coming this way, so if we just sort of coast, the robot should do the work for me. Okay, we're coasting too slowly. Coast a bit faster. You've coasted too fast, damn it. It's a fine line of how fast to coast in a car. Shame it's not a cruise control thing, because that'd be pretty good. Remember, caps lock is cruise control for cool. That is an old rule of the internet that I have not considered in a long time. Oh, goodness. Well, I think... that's pretty good. So what we do now is we mine all that. Oh, we're going to need power lines, aren't we? Probably. Maybe we'll get power lines sorted now. Oh, nothing to crash into. Oh no, that I'm angry. You shift to show that you mean business. I always mean business. It's who I am as a person. Very business orientated. Clunk. You know what? I'm honestly surprised it was that long before I crashed into something. Hey, Dark Rail, you must like me placing rails this time. Because this is dark. Yeah, I'm just going to hit a whole bunch of stuff. Ironically, dark rails are always well lit. I always hit up a whole bunch of stuff. That's not really anything to do with the time. That's just who I am as a person. Okay, so that gives me power all the way up there, which is decent, I suppose. I hope. Let's just dump a bunch of things I don't want. Don't care about those anymore. Yeah, look, you know what? I think that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. And dump these air filters, I know where they get dumped. Right here. Didn't have far to go. I knew that. Alright, so that can be set up for glass next session. I think we're about done. So let's save the game and let's do my ending bit, shall we? Cats! They explode! Alright, they're gone. Thank you everyone very much for being here today. I hope you've had a good time with me. If you've enjoyed today and you're not currently following, please do consider giving a follow. I would really appreciate it and be the best way for you to come back and witness more of this madness. I know, it's a very sad trombone. I agree. If you have really enjoyed today, you can also subscribe, donate, share, anything that works for you. You certainly don't have to. But you absolutely can. I'm actually going to go to sleep after this. It's 10:30 at night, and I am tired. I love all the sound effects coming out. I really appreciate that, guys. At first I thought you were trying to throw me off, and you probably are. It's up to you, but, you know. Boo. Anyway... yeah, so if you've enjoyed today, you absolutely can chuck a couple of bucks my way, but absolutely do not feel like you have to. I do this for fun, and if you guys think that's worth supporting, then I highly appreciate it. I really do. What else can I say? Well, there is also the socials. Let's do this, shall we? Bam, socials. So you can go to youtube.com/SeiferKatt, and that is where I post all these videos. You can also go to the Discord link, and that is where you can find that's where you can find me outside my regular streaming hours, unless I'm asleep, which I'm about to do now. Um, what else is there to say? I typically stream 4 nights a week. That's Monday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. With Sunday being a little bit different, where I'm not playing Factorio, I'm playing Crusader Kings 3, and that was fun. I'm enjoying that. So, and if you're not a Crusader Kings player, but you want to hang out for that too, that's totally awesome. I'm always happy to explain what the hell's going on. Uh, and you know what? That's me for today. So thank you everyone again very much for being here. I appreciate it. And I hope to see you again next time. Take care, everyone.